Have you ever wondered why, despite all your hard work, success sometimes seems to slip through your fingers? Today we're going to explore the journey of a young man named Arian who faced this very question. He was like many of us, working hard, dreaming big, but feeling like something essential was missing. Day after day he poured his energy into his goals, yet the results he hoped for never seemed to come. Frustration grew inside him, like a silent storm ready to explode. One day, overwhelmed by exhaustion and the relentless search for answers, Arian decided to seek guidance in an unexpected place, an ancient monastery hidden in the heart of the forest. He had heard of a wise monk who lived there, known for his unmatched wisdom. It was a last resort, but Arian was willing to try anything. When Arian arrived at the monastery, he found the monk sitting in silence, observing the movement of the leaves in the wind. With humility, Arian explained his situation. "Master, I work tirelessly, but success always seems out of reach. What am I doing wrong?" The monk listened attentively without interrupting. When Arian finished, the monk smiled gently and said, "Arian, you seek success, but you're forgetting something crucial. To help you understand, I have a test for you." He then handed Arian a small spoon filled with oil and instructed him, "Take this spoonful of oil and walk around the monastery. Do not spill a single drop. If you succeed, we will talk again." Arian accepted the challenge and began to walk, intensely focused on not spilling the oil. Each step was calculated, each movement deliberate. He felt the weight of that small spoon as if it carried all his dreams. After a few minutes, he returned to the starting point. He had completed the task without losing a single drop. But the monk had another question. "Arian, tell me, as you walked, what did you see around you?" Arian hesitated, looked down, and realized he had been so focused on the spoon that he hadn't noticed anything around him. He replied, embarrassed, I don't know. I could only think about the oil." The monk looked at Arian with a calm smile and said, "You were so focused on the spoon that you missed the opportunity to see the world around you. Now I want you to try again. This time, observe everything around. You as you walk, absorb the details, feel the presence of the wind, listen to the sounds of nature. But remember, you must still carry the spoon without spilling the oil." Arian took a deep breath and began to walk again. This time he decided to pay attention to the world around him. He noticed the colorful flowers growing between the stones, felt the gentle aroma of the trees, and heard the birds singing in the distance. For a moment he felt at peace, as if the weight of his dreams had lightened. But when he reached the end of his walk, he realized that a few drops of oil had spilled along the way. He returned to the starting point and admitted to the monk, "Master, I observed everything around me, but I couldn't keep the oil intact." The monk nodded, as if he had expected this response. He then explained, "Our success does not depend solely on absolute focus on our goals, but also on our ability to appreciate the beauty of the journey. The oil represents your goals, but the world around you is the life you're living while pursuing those goals." Arian sat in silence, absorbing the monk's words as if they were a revelation. He realized that he had been living only to achieve his goals, as if life were just a straight line toward the future. But now he understood that while he was rushing to get there, he was missing the beauty of the landscape along the way. The monk continued, his calm and penetrating voice echoing, "True success is not just about achieving your goals. It's about finding balance between what you seek and what you live while seeking it. The oil represents your dreams, but the world around you is the life you're living. If you lose yourself in the oil, you lose your life. If you lose yourself in life, you lose the oil. The secret lies in embracing both." Arian felt something shift within him. It was as if a fog had been lifted, revealing a new perspective. He realized that success was not a final destination, but a constant journey of growth and appreciation. Working hard was important, yes, but not at the expense of losing sight of the small moments that give life meaning. He smiled for the first time, in a long while, feeling a lightness he hadn't experienced in years. Now he knew that true success wasn't just about material achievements or external recognition. It was about living fully, balancing focus and presence, effort and gratitude. Arian left the monastery with a new perspective on life. He understood that success is not a frantic race toward the future, but a balanced dance between what we seek and what we experience along the way. And what about you? Have you been so focused on your goals that you've overlooked the small,